All right, my friends are coming back to class. Yes. It's so good to see my friends. Look at that. We got Zoe and Lisa. Lisa, tell Dalen we got to be quiet in class so we can learn. Now, I don't mind him coming to class with us. Yeah, we in class. You got to be quiet while we in class, Dalen. Okay? So our friends can talk. Good morning, Dalen. That's Lisa's, that's Lisa's big brother. See, Lisa's teaching Dalen how we raise our hands. And then when you see your name, you get to talk. You know, we got Zoe's name. We've been practicing with all our friends because we got so many friends. Zoe, are you dressed like a mermaid this morning?
Yes. And it looks like I'm going swimming.
It looks like she's going swimming.
At the beach.
Ooh.
To turn into a mermaid.
Turn into a mermaid? That sounds like good.
Do you want to turn into a mermaid?
I want to turn into something that can fly.
Eagle?
Ooh, an eagle would be a good idea. Look who came to spend some time with us today at 11 o'clock, friends. Look who joined us. Whose name is this?
Mine.
Is that a CH? The CH makes
the
Chase. It's Chase. Zoe can read your name, Chase. Our friend Chase is here. Chase, we learned a new letter this morning. Can y'all tell Chase what the new letter is? Anybody remember? Thank you, Tristan. Tristan remembers the letter of the day. It was the letter Q. You remember too, Zoe?
You're okay. You're
Nobody.
You're okay.
Got your name up. If you see your name, it must be your turn to talk.
Okay, I know how to spell Carter. That's my name.
Would you like to spell it for us really quick?
Yes, it's C-A-R-T-E-R.
Ooh, Carter. C
Carter is my cousin.
R-T-E-R. Dylan has a cousin named Carter. Well, friends, our letter of the day was the letter, who knows?
Q.
Q. Awesome remembering, Dylan. The letter Q. So, Chase, you can go watch that letter video today on Class Dojo or YouTube Kids, and you can find out the letter of the day. And try to find some words that begin with the letter Q. And Dalen, you can help Lisa, and Relia is helping her brother Tristan, and Zoe's mom can help her, and Chase and his brothers and sisters can help him find some Q words, and Miss Wanda and Dylan's friends at daycare can help him find some Q words, like quiet and quick. We had a visitor from Sonic the Hedgehog come to our class, Chase. He was showing how quick he runs, because quick starts with the letter Q. Now, who remembers what we're learning about? What we've been learning about? Something wet. It doesn't smell like anything, doesn't taste like anything. Does anybody remember that stuff, the wet stuff we've been learning about?
Water.
Water. Awesome, Dylan. Good remembering. We've been learning about water. Water is important for us. It's important for all living things. So today's story is called Water is Water. So it's story time, story time. It's time to read a story. It's story time, story time. It's time to read a story. Now I'm going to mute my friends while we read our story so we will not be disturbed. And after our story is over, we'll talk a little bit about the story. So today's story is called Water is Water.
Water is Water by Miranda Paul, illustrations by Jason Chen. Water is water. Ooh, there's a lot of water on that page. Drip, sip, pour me a cup. Water is water. Look, he's drinking water. Oh, she's getting the turtle some water. Do you think the cat wants some water? Unless it heats up. Whirl, swirl, watch it curl by. Steam is steam. Unless, you see that steam is water vapor when it gets hot. Steam is steam unless it cools high. A dragon in a wagon, a crow kneading dough. Clouds are clouds unless, what do you think is going to change a cloud? They form low. Did you know clouds can come down low to the ground? That's called fog. It gets foggy. Misty twisty, where is the town? Fog is fog. See, when the clouds go low and you can't see, that is a low cloud called fog. Fog is fog unless it falls down. If it falls down, it turns to what, friends? If you said rain, you'd be right. Patter, splatter. What is that sound? Rain is rain unless on the ground. Slosh and galoshes splash to your knees. When rain falls on the ground, what does Peppa Pig say it makes? Puddles. Puddles are puddles unless, look at this little boy, little girl, and they just running through these puddles. Unless puddles freeze. If the puddle freezes, what do you think it's going to turn the water into, friends? Let's see. Glide, slide, put on the brakes. Ice. Ice is ice unless smack. It forms flakes. Excuse me, friends, I skipped a page. If the ice turns to flakes, then what do you get, friends? What is going on? Pack, shape it, and stack. It's snow. That looks fun. They're throwing snowballs. Snow is snow unless spring comes back. Spring comes back, what happens when snow? Wonder. Sweet, push in your boots. Mud is mud unless roots. Swig, grow big, reach for the best. Apples are apples unless they get pressed. Drip, sip, pour me a cup. Cider is cider until we drink it up. Wow, friends, this is a wonderful book to show us all the ways water is used. The end.
That was an awesome book about water. Now you can turn your microphones off and we can talk about the story that we've read. Who has their hand up first? Let's see. Who wants to talk about? I see everybody quiet. Oh, Chase, can you tell us something that you saw in that story that you can talk about?
Like something when you do everything.
Oh, tell us something specific that you saw in that story that you want to talk to us about.
Water?
Can you say it loud, Chase?
What I just said?
I couldn't hear you.
It's something when you buy everything.
Well, we're talking about that story we just read. There was so much things about that story. It's so many. Do you remember anything from the story that you can think about telling us about? We want to hear what you have to say, Chase. So we want to hear you speak loud and clear and tell us about some of those different water ideas that was in that story. We have other friends who want to share it too, so it's your turn. Can you tell us loudly and clearly?
Okay.
You saw what?
I saw something like it looks like it's a fish.
So Chase said he think he saw something that looked like a fish. I don't remember any fish in our story. So maybe when you go back and read it again on Class Dojo, you can have a closer look and listen and remember those details. The story is called Water is Water. There was so much. All right, I have a friend who has her hand raised and she's been waiting. Zoe, can you tell us some things about that story, please?
Okay. When I was playing with snow,
Ooh.
I had fun, and my other friends went to make a snowman, and I just made a snowball fight.
Wow. Did any of my other friends see snow and a snowman? And did they think about snow? Yes. Snow is a form of water. And we saw that in the story. I see another friend whose hand is raised and she is waiting so quietly. Lisa, can you tell us something about that story, Water is Water, that you saw? I would like you to share with us.
When I was walking with my mommy, that's what I failed.
Oh, I'm so sorry that you failed walking with your mom. But Lisa, we want to talk about the story we just read. Water is water. What is something that you listened or saw in that story that you can tell us about?
A bird.
Did you watch the story? Did you listen to the story? Can you tell us something that you saw in there? Zoe told us about the snow and how she wants to build snowman and play with the snow because she saw snow in the story. What did you see in the story that you want to tell us about?
I saw the bird in the cloud.
She saw a bird in the clouds. The clouds are water. Water that goes way up high in the sky. Awesome remembering from that story, Lisa. Chase, are you ready now? Are you ready to tell us something about the story? All right, Chase, it's your turn. Tell us something about the story we just read. Lisa saw water in the sky as a cloud. Zoe saw frozen water flakes called snow. What kind of things did you remember from that story?
I was playing with snow, and then I was building a snowman.
Playing in the snow and building a snowman. Awesome remembering from that story. Let's see if our friend, oh, I see a raised hand. Look at that, our friend Tristan. Tristan, what kind of things did you see in the story that we can do with water?
I
Tristan saw ice. Tristan, what can we do with ice?
Let's see here.
It's your turn, Tristan. It's your turn to talk, Tristan. What can you do with the ice, Tristan?
He's saying skate, but you can do
Okay.
My friends, are we being quiet so we can hear Tristan? Tristan said you can skate on the ice. Did you know that? Tristan told us we can skate on the ice. Ice is frozen water. When the water freezes, it turns to ice and it gets hard. And Tristan said we can skate on it. Thank you for remembering those things from the story. What about Dylan? Dylan, do you remember anything from the story about water? Lisa,
Yeah.
remember? Oh, tell us.
The girl gave the turtle some water, then Cat also, and then she did it again, and then Cat wanted some more.
Wow, Dylan remembers that the girl gave her pet turtle and the cat wanted to drink too. So our pets need water to drink. Those are some good ideas and remembering from our story. Our friend Rakaya is here. Rakaya, did you get to see some of the story? We write a story called Water is Water. When class is over, you can go on Class Dojo or YouTube and you can read that story too. It has all kinds of water, frozen, clouds and fog. It has all types of information. Yes. Now, friends, are you ready for today's homework assignment?
And then it's gonna be lunchtime.
It'll be lunchtime after our outside activity. After our outside activity, next is lunch. So when you see the outside activity, you know that lunch comes after. And
Yay!
lunchtime comes, we end our break. We take our break and you can go do your homework assignments and your outdoor activity. Now let's see what today's activity is going to be. I wonder what our homework for today will be. Let's see what Ms. Brett has for our homework assignment. All right, friends, I'm going to mute our friends so you guys can hear the activity for today and know how to do it. Now, my friends, you do not need your moms and dads to do this activity with you. You can do it by yourself, and you can get your brother or your sister or your friends and daycare to take a picture or a video of you doing it so I can see that you've done your homework and you can show me that you're doing your homework.
Today's small group activity is washing your hands the right way. It's very important to keep our hands clean, especially when there are diseases and things that can harm us or make us sick. So today we're going to learn how to properly wash our hands the right way. There are 6 steps. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 steps. So we'll do first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Sixth will be our last step. So first, we need to wet our hands. Second, we need to use soap. Third, we need to scrub all over our hands. Lots of bubbles. Fourth, we need to rinse well or wash all the soap away. 5, we need to dry our hands. 6, we need to turn off the faucet or the water with a towel or a paper towel. So let's get started. Our first step, if you remember, was to wet our hands. So I'm going to turn on the water. That way I can get my hands wet before we start. I like my water hot. Some of my friends like their water cold, but cold water does not kill germs very well. So if you don't like it too hot, try using warm water. So first I got my hands all wet. Now I can add the soap. Now we need to scrub all over. This is the part where we get the top, the bottom, in between our fingers, our fingertips. Do you see those bubbles? We got to make plenty of bubbles. If you don't have bubbles, then you're not getting clean. So keep rubbing those bubbles. And while we make our bubbles, we count to 20 because we need 20 seconds to kill the germs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, look at those bubbles. Lots. So now, third step is to rinse. Our fourth step is to rinse well. So I'm going to wash all of the bubbles off of my hands. So now that all the bubbles are gone, I'm going to grab a paper towel first before I turn my water off. I'm only going to use one paper towel so I don't waste paper because we know that paper comes from trees and I don't want to kill too many trees. So I'm going to dry off with one towel and I'm going to use the towel to turn off the faucet for our sixth or last step. That way my clean hands isn't touching the faucet. So friends, what do you think? Germ-free. So this is the greatest way to keep your hands clean and keep your family and your friends safe during this COVID-19 pandemic. Make sure you're washing your hands the right way.
All right, friends. Do you think you guys can do that for homework today? I know you can. And I want to see some pictures of some videos of my friends washing their hands the right way. Now, how many seconds do we have to count to kill the germs? Does anybody?
20.
20. Good job.
20.
Yes. My goodness, you guys are remembering so well. So you
Pressing.
yes, Dylan.
Is it lunchtime now?
Nope, because we remember we do an outside activity. After we do an outside activity, then we go to lunch. Okay? After our outside activity, I want to make sure that everybody knows what's for homework. That's really easy to do. You can do that by yourself. How many steps was it? Was it 6 steps? Or was it 2 steps? Or was it 30 steps? Somebody said it was Friday and party. It was 6 steps. The first step was wet your hands. Number 2 was get some soap. Number 3 was make those what?
Bubbles.
Make those bubbles. Number 4 was wash off all the bubbles. Number 5 was grab a towel or a paper towel to dry your hands. And number 6, the last step, we're supposed to turn off the what?
Water.
Turn off the water. It's the last but 6th step. You got to turn it off. We don't waste water. We don't waste water. So that's a very easy homework. Dalen, you can videotape Lisa for her so you can send it to me. And Zoe and Chase, you can get your brother to videotape on your tablet. And Dylan, you can get your friend to videotape and hold the tablet while you washing your hands. And Tristan, you can get Relia to take a picture or a video of you washing your hands. And Jaden, you can get Lacey or your brother or somebody or Mr. Will to videotape or take a picture of you washing your hands the right way. Working them bubbles for 20 and count to 20 like my friends remembered. And Rakaya, you and grandma and daddy or mama or auntie or your uncle can help you take a picture of you washing your hands the right way. My friends, Zoe told us last week that she don't want to catch the coronavirus. Do you think keeping our hands clean will help kill the coronavirus?
Yeah.
How do you think that'll help?
But Spencer, I don't want to talk.
You don't have to talk. Somebody else was talking. They was telling me how washing our hands can help keep our germs so we don't catch the coronavirus. That's why it's important to wash our hands the right way.
It's Spencer.
Is that Dylan? I thought Dylan did not want to talk. Is that Dylan?
Yeah. Okay, stop. You put that on you. Yeah. It's Spencer.
Your name is up, Dylan. Your name is up.
So can I get off?
Friends, is it lunchtime?
No, I just want to get off because my ear hurts.
Well, you can take off those headphones and give your head a break. That earphones are squeezing your head. So just take them off and your ears will feel great. All right, friends, it's time for our outdoor activity. Some of my friends did not get to do it. Axel did his outdoor activity and he sent me some pictures. And I think Joey did her outdoor activity for her undad and helped her wash the car. So I'm going to play it one more time so my friends who didn't get a chance to do it can get a chance to do this activity today.
I want Nina's car.
Ooh-wee! That it looks good, Zoe. Zoe watched her Mima's car.
You can leave now.
Today's
I hear Miss Evans.
is called Sponge Water Fun or Cloth Water Fun. All you will need is 2 bowls and a sponge or a cloth and some water. Now Jagger right here, my helper, is going to show you how to transfer water from one bowl to another with a sponge. So Jagger's going to get the sponge, dip it down in the water, and he's going to pull it up, and he's going to squeeze the water into the other bowl. That is transferring water from one bowl to another with a sponge, friends. So he just puts the water he puts the sponge into the water and pulls it up, and then he squeezes it in the other one. He has to squeeze the sponge to get the water to come out. So boys and girls, this is a fun outdoor activity that you can do at home because like I said, you're outside. So if you spill it or drips on the drips, it's okay because you're outside. Send us pictures or videos of you playing sponge fun outside. How many squeezes will it take you to transfer the water? Remember to count them.
Where Aiden? I don't want to leave. Where Aiden?
All right,
Good
friends.
job, Miss Bratton.
Thank you, Zoe, for giving me
So,
a
Miss
thumbs
Bratton.
up. Thank you so much. I like when my friends give me thumbs up and tell me good. It makes me sad when my friends don't want to stay. When they be like, I want to leave. I'm ready for this to be over. That make me sad. Make me want to cry. I'm ready to get off. I'm ready to go. That make me sad. Make me want to
But
cry.
when I give you a thumbs up,
Will you give me a
I gave you thumbs
Oh,
up.
you because it make me smile when you say good job and give me a thumbs up. It make me happy.
job.
And I like
Good
to
job.
y'all smiling faces, Jaden and Kristen smiling, Lisa and Chase and Zoe and Dylan, and my friend Rakaya hiding from me.
All right, y'all.
I have fun with y'all friends.
Bye, Leo.
Rakaya and Jaden, did you want to get lunch today? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so Miss Wiles will be up there at 12 o'clock. And I will
I
call
want
you
to get lunch too.
Okay, you can get lunch too. Miss Wiles will be here at Bethel about 12:30 if you want to come and get lunch at Bethel. And at North Point, they'll be there a little bit before 12 until about 12 o'clock. So friends, we learned a lot about water. I really want you guys to get that sponge fun and go outside. It's a nice day today. If you don't have a sponge, use a washcloth or a towel. Family, this squeezing and repetitive helps build those hands to write stronger, steadier lines. So you guys get those 2 bowls, get you a rag if you don't have a sponge, go outside and squeeze that water from one bowl to another. Count how many squeezes it takes you to transfer or move the water. It might take you 5 squeezes, 10 squeezes, might take you 20. So see how high you can count while you're building those finger muscles. And make sure that you do your homework to learn how to wash your hands the right way. We're going to be doing a lot of fun things with water, guys. So on Wednesday, we're going to learn how to make something with using some water. So,
Miss Bratton.
Yes, Miss Cowan.
Hi, I lost y'all for a little bit.
Hey, there's Miss
And I wanted to say goodbye to my friends.
But don't be sad. I'll give you a thumbs up.
You give me thumbs up?
Yeah.
All right. Thumbs up.
Awesome, friends. I see Tristan and Jaden and Chase and everyone and Lisa. Lisa is feeling bad because she doesn't want to go.
Lisa, there's a thumbs up for you.
Oh, Zoe gave you a thumbs up, Lisa. You don't have to be sad. It's okay.
I love you.
We love you.
I love all my friends. But that was really sweet, Zoe.
Oh, thank you, Zoe.
And I
I can't wait to see you
I
again. And we'll
gave Jaden a thumbs up too.
Jaden, Zoe gave you a thumbs up too, Jaden.
All right.
And one more.
And one more. One more for Tristan.
For Tristan and Kendall.
All right, friends, have a great
It's for
afternoon.
Tristan and Kendall.
Oh, Tristan, Kendall,
Okay,
and
y'all have a great afternoon. Have a great afternoon. And I love having so many friends. And especially Miss Bratton.
Good afternoon, everybody.
And a thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Zoe.
Can you see my thumbs up?
I don't see you.
I know my phone is
All right.
isn't working right. Oh, we got it.
Oh, thank you for my thumbs up.
Okay, we love our friends.
It's time for lunch. It's lunchtime. Okay, boys and girls, on Mondays, when we
Today is Monday. So friends, if you're going to meet us for lunch, I'll give you a call to see if you're going to meet us for lunch. All right, friends, have a great day.
Okay, bye.
Bye, friends. Enjoy your afternoon.
Don't you gonna sing
Ooh,
this
I
song?
like to sing the song on
What song?
Friday. You want me to sing it today on Monday?
I want you to sing it now.
Ooh, skidam
Which song?
dinky dink, skidam a rinky doo. I love you.
I love you.
Skidam a rinky doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Skidamarinky dinky dink, skidamarinky doo. I love you, Zoe. I love you, Jaden and Junior. I love you, I love you.
You
I love you, Rakaya. I love you,
love you.
Lisa and Kendall and Axel and all my friends. Boop, boop. Love you, friends.